been cleaned in ages.
Lucy got away quite well.
Good.
I hate to say it, but I don't think she could wait to get back.
There are moments when I couldn't wait to see her go.
But I'm glad she's enjoying it.
So am I, Paul.
What's all this? You should have stayed in bed.
How could I? So much to be done. There's all Lucy's room to be sorted out, all that additional housework.
Lucy hasn't left a massive mess.
Got to sort her room out.
Not now, Annabelle. Come and have some breakfast with me.
I'm not hungry.
Not even a cup of tea?
I said I'm not hungry. If you take me at my word for a change instead of fussing around like an old... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap.
No, I know you didn't. Now, come on.
It's gone cold.
What?
The tea, it's gone cold.
Nonsense, it's roasting hot.
Oh, I'll make a fresh pot.
Oh, there's no need, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, blast!
Well, that's it, isn't it? Do you know how long it took me to clean up this morning, do you? I've been up since the crack of dawn. Does anybody offer to help? No? Does anybody even care?
Darling, it's only a pot of tea.
Oh, only a pot of tea, he says. Only a pot of tea.
Darling, what's wrong with you?
I don't know, Paul. Why am I like this? Help me, Paul, please help me.
Hey, you can wash these.
But don't you put those things in here.
What are you talking about?
I'm not having those dirty, stinking long johns in my new washing machine.
They're only a pair of long johns. They're not marital age.
Don't you use that sort of language to me. You know it upsets me. Long johns in this day and age.
You're not so fussy when you put your all-in-one in there, are you?
That's different. Feminine attire doesn't offend people like dirty old long johns.
That's a matter of opinion. Now, you going to wash these or what?
I wouldn't soil my hands with them.
Right, then. And I won't hang them out in the back. I'll hang them out in front where all the neighbours can see them.
You wouldn't.
Try me.
Ooh, you're a blackmailer, Harold Cross. That's what you are, a blackmailer. You've no scruples, none.
Now, you wouldn't like to see me walking round in me nude, would you?
I don't know which is worse, you walking around with nothing on and you walking around fully clothed.
Oh, I'm going to see George. And by the way, you're not such an oil painting yourself.
I was once. I was beautiful. Everybody said how lovely I was. I could have had anybody. And like the fool I was, I married you. And now, look at me.
Are you getting him up?
I won't. He can lie there all day for all I care.
No, why? What's brought this changing attitude on?
Well, I'm sick of him. I don't know who he thinks he is.
Any chance of a cup of tea?
Yeah, I've just made one.
And how long's he going to be tossing on that couch?
Dad, shush you, eh?
I'm not interested.
Well, I am. He only asked for a cup of tea.
Did he? Well, here, you better take that into him, hadn't you?
The service isn't bad in here, is it?
Is that how you see it, then?
What do you mean?
As a hotel and I'm your little waitress.
Oh, come here.
Don't me, Dad's only in the kitchen, hello. So what do you fancy doing today, then?
Karen,
What?
I've been meaning to tell you.
You haven't wet the bed, have you? What?
I've arranged to meet your Barry and Terry in the Swan.
So unarrange it?
I can't. I've got to go and see Liverpool play Man United. I can't go back without seeing them. Your Barry's got a ticket spare.
And I'll be going spare, Mike. I've been going spare since you got back. What about us? You were supposed to be going back to see me, not Barry and Terry.
Can see you later on.
What, like every night this week?
Don't be like that with me.
Well, how do you expect me to be?
Look, I've told you, I'll see you later on.
What if I don't want to see you, Mike? What if I'm just sick and tired of waiting around like some divvy? Oh, do you think that's all it takes? A little stroke on the hand and a peck of the cheek?
Look, I haven't meant it to be like this.
No, haven't you? Just get lost, Mike.
Karen.
And hey, next time you come back, go and book yourself a room in the Shaftesbury, because this hotel will be full up.
Oops. Everything all right, Tom? See that light, Harry?
Yeah?
It's still on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be.
That's the fuse for the lights.
Well, you won't be able to fix that. Who's the cowboy that done it in the first place?
Young Paddy Grant. And I'll tell you something, Marie is going to have my guts for garters if that isn't fixed and working by the time she gets back.
Well, get him over to fix it.
You know, you've really got to know what you're doing when you take on work like this. I've been out on jobs where entire houses have been gutted because of faulty wiring. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I'd have to take all the floorboards up upstairs. I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, as I've just said, get him over to do it.
Yeah, that's what Marie said.
And you can't blame her. I mean, 2 kids running around the house, they could touch anything. Anything's liable to happen.
Yeah, I suppose I'd better get over there and sort it out.
I would if I were you.
I just hope he can fix it. Marie's really got a bee in her bonnet over this. She's made my life unbearable lately. Anybody would think it was me who'd cocked it up.
I'll come with you.
Anna, you've really got to take a hold of yourself. You're letting the whole thing get completely out of proportion.
For God's sake, what's wrong with me?
You need a doctor.
What type of doctor?
The type that'll get you well again.
No. No, I don't need a doctor. I'm all right. Perfectly all right.
Yes, I know you are. You've got to have it confirmed by someone who knows. It's ridiculous not to see one.
I said no! Look, I don't need a doctor. I know you're only trying to help, but I'm fine. I am really.
Hello, Annabelle.
Happy New Year!
Did you have a nice time?
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. I think I'd better go indoors.
Are you all right, Annabelle? Are you sure? You look awful pale to me.
Do I? Oh, it's just the weather.
I've got a little bottle of tonic inside.
Oh, don't bother.
Oh, it's no bother at all. It's a real pick-me-up. It'll do you good.
Wish people would believe me when I tell them I'm all right. People won't believe me.
Well, some people, you offer them some neighbourly assistance. And I've had enough of you as well. And that's the end of that.
And you reckon it's down to our Barry, then?
Well, he done the job, Bob.
Yeah, he's right, Bobby. You see, when he did the arch for our Petra, he had to reroute the wiring, and he hasn't half made a cock-up of it.
Oh, well, look, he's with the lads watching the football at the moment, but, look, I'm sorry about all this trouble, George, but, well, I don't know whether there's much I can do about it.
Well, he'll have to fix it before somebody gets hurt. I mean, there's children in that house. They've only got to put their finger in the wrong place. And you know what kids are like.
Well, look, I'll get him to come over when he comes in, OK?
Yeah, it might be too late then. Marie's really on the warpath.
Well, look, come and have a look then, eh? I don't think there's much I can do about it, though.
Shouldn't have called him behind my back. Perfectly capable of making my own decisions.
Something had to be done. If you won't listen to me, perhaps you'll listen to the doctor. They've had years of experience. I'm only thinking of you. Don't worry, darling.
Can't help it, Paul.
That'll be the doctor now. Now, don't worry. Try to smile. Not too much. If you start looking too healthy, you'll wonder why I called him. Everything's going to be fine.
Mr. Collins?
Yes, come in.
Thank you.
It's the doctor, darling.
Mrs. Collins? I'm Dr. Reed.
She looked terrible. Really terrible.
Pass us the sauce, will you?
And she was off like a shot. That woman's definitely got problems. She needs a doctor, if you ask me.
But there's nobody asking you. Have you been prying and nosing into the neighbour's business again?
Me prying? Well, that's a turn up for the book. What about you and George Jackson over at the Grants?
I was assisting him.
Putting your tuppence within, were you?
Have you washed me long, John?
Yeah.
Where are they?
On the washing line.
No, they're not.
I pegged them out this morning.
Are you sure, woman?
Of course I'm sure. What'd you take me for?
Don't tempt me. If you washed them and pegged them out on the line, that means only one thing.
What?
Either they've been stolen or you're a liar.
Don't you call me a liar. And who wants to take a pair of baggy old long johns?
I don't know, but I intend to find out. It'll be those twins over the road while I was helping their father.
Oh, don't be stupid.
They were out there taking them.
You don't know it was them. You can't go accusing people.
Can't I? Well, you just watch me.
Now, Harold, don't be hasty.
Why are you so concerned? I thought you hated Long Johns.
Oh, I don't hate them. You see, what it is, I just don't think they do much to flatter you. And if they had been stolen, there wouldn't be anybody around here.
Well, we'll have to see what we can do then, can't we?
Now, you're not going to make a show of me in front of the neighbours. They're good, honest people.
All except one. The one who stole my Long Johns. And when I get my hands on that sneaky little thief, I'll throttle him. Or her.
I can't just invent an illness to satisfy your wife. Now, you can give her one of those pills now, and I've given you a prescription for a mild tranquilizer which will help her relax and sleep a little.
And that's it, is it? That's the answer.
I've been working throughout the holiday weekend and I won't finish till tonight. Now you can take my diagnosis and advice, or leave it. It's entirely up to you, because I genuinely haven't got the time to stand here to get you to change your mind. I'm sorry, Mr. Collins. I really am.
So am I.
Valium.
What makes you so sure it's Valium?
That's what they give women of my age, isn't it? He made no effort to diagnose me at all. He just took one look at me and jumped to conclusions.
He wanted to just ease your mind, calm you down.
That's not a problem. That's a symptom.
Look, I'll go and see if I can find a chemist. See if he can read these hieroglyphics. Then we might know what you've got.
Paul, you believe me, don't you?
Well, you don't have to ask me that. Of course I do. I won't be long.
Hello, Paul. How's Annabelle?
What do you mean?
Edna said she hasn't been well.
Oh, it's nothing. Just a headache. Actually, I'm just off to look for a chemist.
You're lucky to find one open. Not that I've never needed one. Never had a runny nose, me.
Oh, not even a bad heart.
That's Edna. Take no notice. She tends to exaggerate.
Pardon?
I said, that's Edna. Take no notice. She tends to exaggerate.
Oh, really?
By the way, you haven't seen my Long Johns around, have you?
Long johns? Do people still wear them?
Well, they're a family heirloom. See, Edna washed them, hung them on the line, and somebody stole them. I thought you might have seen them about, you see. I mean,
What are you doing?
Just sewing some buttons on this.
It had buttons on it.
Oh, well, no, but they were dead on twacky.
Oh. I bought you that blouse.
Oh, I like the blouse, it's just the buttons. You know, mother of pearly. Hey, do you fancy finishing it off for us while I put my makeup on? Oh, there's only one left to do.
Give us it here.
Is that the Huntington's alarm?
Sounds like it.
Goes off this time every year.
You and Mike going out tonight, then?
Don't know where he's doing. But I'm going out. Doesn't half grow on my nerves, Mum. You think he was going out with our Barry instead of me?
If you're not going out with him, who are you going out with?
No, well, just going over to Susie's, you know. Watch a video or something. We might go into town later on if that's all right with you. We won't be late in.
I don't know. You'll have to ask your dad.
Ask me what?
She wants to know if she can go into town with Susie.
It's only the pictures, nothing definite though.
No, as long as you don't go drinking. Anyway, what's up with the other fella, Mike?
Nothing.
Oh, don't give me that nothing routine. I heard you arguing this morning. Oh, you're having trouble with your love life, Chuck.
If you were listening at the door, then you'd know what we were arguing about, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he's giving the elbow, hasn't he?
No, but you'd love that, wouldn't you?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I say. You've never exactly made him welcome. You've never exactly been fussy on him.
What are you talking about? You've been tossing on the couch all week, and he had around the house.
See, he's trying to put me off him now. And I don't forget the time you tried to throw him out. You made a show of me.
No, you made a show of yourself.
Hey, now leave it. That argument's dead and buried.
Anyway, she's right. I'm not fussy on him.
I won't tell him.
Leave it. Can't you see you're upsetting her?
I'm going over there to check on that alarm.
You're upset over him, aren't you?
Not him. Just the situation. I don't see why I should sit round waiting for anyone.
Good on you, girl. You'll find as you get older, that's all women ever do. Wait around for men.
Not this woman. Oh, you know what I mean. It's just, I don't see why I should sit round waiting for anyone, no matter who they are.
Anybody there, H?
Can't see anybody. Must be a false alarm.
Blimey, there's the police here now.
Oh, didn't take him long, did it?
Oh, the alarm must be connected up to the station, see?
Well, maybe somebody's rang up.
No, what happened last year, didn't it? It's happened a couple of times.
Oh.
It's your house?
Actually, no.
I see.
The alarm's gone off.
So I noticed.
Hey, look, my name's Harry Cross. I live at number 7. Hope you don't think I did
I
it.
don't think anything yet.
Look, lad, we're their neighbours.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it all the more interesting then, doesn't it?
I've checked the house. It's just the alarm.
Why don't we let me be the judge of that, eh? Right, if you two wouldn't mind waiting there a minute.
Corkers, aren't they? They'd accuse anyone, them fellas.
Makes you think about being neighbourly. Makes me feel as though I've done it.
Ah, that's just your guilty conscience, that, H.
What guilty conscience? It's neighbourly feeling with me. What do you think I'm doing here? I like to look after people's property when they're away.
No, there's no one snooping around. It's just a fault on the alarm. Figured it off, that's all.
You reckon?
Do you know who the occupants are?
It's one occupant, actually. A lady, Mrs. Huntington. She's away in Ireland, I think.
Do you know when she'll get back?
No idea, mate.
What about a spare key? Is there anyone who might have one?
Annabelle Collins. She may have one. She lives next door.
I think that's you, H. I'll see you later.
Right, see you.
I don't suppose you've seen anyone suspicious hanging around, have you?
Can't say I have. But there's some underclothes missing.
That's it.
This is it.
Yes?
Mrs. Collins, is it?
Yes, it's not Paul, is it? What's wrong?
No, love. Heather's alarm's gone off. Have you got a spare key?
A key, Mrs. Collins. Do you have a key?
Oh, yes. I'll just get it for you. That's the combination number.
Right. Probably just a loose connection. I'm sorry to have troubled you, Mrs. Collins. I'll pop the key back when I'm finished.
No. Well, just put it through the front door. I'd rather.
Don't want to be bothered. She hasn't been too well.
No, I'm all right. It's just a headache. And now, if you don't mind.
You sure you're all right, love?
Yes, it's just a headache.
Right, then I'll post the key through the door when I'm finished. Try.
Cheers. Excuse me, Annabelle. I don't want to be nosy, but are you sure you're okay?
I've told you I'm all right.
Only Edna said she saw you this morning and she said...
She said I looked ill? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm fine. It's just a cold and a headache. And people telling me all the time that I'm ill doesn't help improve the situation.
Well, I only
Thank
wanted
you,
to...
goodbye.
Is it wired to the police station?
Yep. Can you pop these back in for us?
Sure. Will you want me for anything else?
No.
Well, I might as well get back in. By the way, if you do come across me underclothes...
They're your underclothes, are they?
Well, who do you think they belong to?
Look, mate, when people take underclothes, it's usually women's underclothes they take. I mean, I don't think anybody'd be interested in yours. There'd be no reason for anyone to take them.
You're not taking me seriously, are you?
Of course I'm taking you seriously. I'll look into it for you. Or should I say them?
I hate to admit it, but you're right. She really is ill.
I told you.
Oh, don't crow. She looks awful. She's really bad.
Do you think we should call across and see if we can do anything?
No, I think that's what's causing it. She must be by herself.
What did the Bobby want?
He was here because of Heather's alarm.
Oh.
So I told him about the long johns.
You did what? Why?
Saved me a trip down to the station.
What did he say?
Well, actually, he was very helpful. He said they know this person is near enough. And whoever it is, they're some sort of maniac. He also said they expect to arrest this person very shortly. And when they do, it'll be a long-term job in a mental asylum. Nice land, that. He said he'll let me know as soon as he hears anything.
And when will that be?
Ooh, any time. Tomorrow, the day after. Who knows, Edna? Who knows?
Better come in then, have you? I'll tell her. Karen! Karen! Lover boy's here for you.
Hey, you look nice. I feel flattered.
Oh, don't be.
Why?
Because I'm not all done up to see you. I've got better things to do.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just sick and tired of sitting round watching me makeup go stale, seeing me dresses go crumply. I'm going out with somebody else tonight.
Hey, hang on a minute. I thought you'd arranged to see me tonight.
Well, I'm not like you, Mike. I can unarrange things.
All right, so what's all this for?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. I said I'd be back, and I'm back, aren't I?
Oh, wow. But you've cried wolf once too often.
Look, it's me last night home. I want to spend it with you.
But isn't life cribble? And anyway, you should have thought of
All
that
right, then go.
Oh, can I go then, can I?
Yeah, but if you do, that's it. We're finished.
And I thought you'd never get the message. And if you enjoy drinking with the lads so much, hadn't you better get back to camp? Loads of men there for you, not a woman in sight.
Woman? Don't you mean kid?
Oh, yeah, I mean kid. But nevertheless, I'm off to have a good time, lad, without you.